What's going on, guys? What's going on? Philip here. Let me just hook my headphones first so I can hear properly the AI talking. Just give me a sec. Alright, all should be sparky. Good. And sorry for today, my camera is dead. I'm working on an upgrade for my hardware here. So it will get better, I promise. But for now, you just have to live with my voice, so I hope that's okay. So, it's been almost a week since we were streaming last time, and last time we were doing actually stocks, and since then a lot of things have evolved. It's been a really progressful week, I would say. There's plenty of updates I have ready in the pipeline, and I would love to show you right now, but it's not live yet, so you will have to wait until the end of this week. But there is so many updates. So first of all, I would like just to talk about for a minute or two about the updates that are coming. So many of you were asking about, different assets and so on. So new assets will be added into what we have here. Right now there is around 100 assets. So more are coming. That's good. Let me just...
I am moving to USD/JPY. What can I help you with?
Cool, that's working. Let me get back to your dollar.
Returning to EUR/USD.
But
what would you like to discuss?
There are two major news that are coming to Market Mentor AI. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Philip, and I'm standing behind this project or this tool called Market Mentor AI. If you want to know more, check out our profile here on TradingView. There is a link. You can get your hands on the tool as well. And it's an AI that is connected to real-time data from the markets. It uses the graph technology and so on. And it's really cool. It can help you, navigate in the markets and just generally make you a better trader, I would say. And so for the update, so we have some modes here which are really useful for different types of scenarios. We've got short-term, long-term signals, economic news, and educational talk. But now there'll be two more new, which you were guys requesting. And since this is a live community and I love to listen to you and hopefully provide some more some more value to this product, I have added two more modes. One is called scalping and the other one is called global news. So let me talk about those before we dive in. So scalping will be excellent for those of you who would like to do quick trades and are kind of just looking for the perfect scenario in like 1 to 5 minutes, really quick short trades. And it's not just about the AI that has been upgraded a little bit. I have trained a little bit more for this use case, the whole model, but also the graph gets better. I have implemented some more, let's say, better indicators, which are communicating now with the AI. And it's really cool. Let me tell you, it's really, I was trading with it. Today is Tuesday, right? So I think it was on Friday. And I had some really good results with that. So that's one, mode for you, scalping. And the other one will be called global news. And what it does basically is whatever asset you select. So for example, you go to S&P 500.
I am moving to SP 500. What can I help you with?
You will be then able to select the global news, and it actually searches the internet for reputable news and it compiles the information for you. So you can, for example, ask the AI, hey, what are the headlines for today? Is it anything bad for S&P 500 or something? And the AI will tell you like, yeah, there's 3 negative, headlines. Powell decided to go with different interest rates and so on. And it's really neat and it's really working good. So I think that's for traders who want to get ahead of the game concerning news and concerning fundamentals instead of technical stuff. So those two things are coming later this week. So anyone who is interested and would like to get your hands on it, don't hesitate and take a look into our profile here on TradingView, and you can find all the information how to use the AI for yourself right there. But for now, let's go back to what is live and what do we do here, and that is trading. So as I said last time, we were trading stocks. So I had the signals on here, so let me turn those off so we don't get any signals on stocks right now because I'm not interested in those today. Again, for those of you who are new here, each asset has this little button that you can turn on or off. On is green, off is red. And when it's on, the AI actually scans the markets all the time, 24/7 for you. And whenever you're online in the app, the AI sends you a message. You will see it today in the live stream for our Forex pairs. There is a potential for a trade basically, and then it enables you to scan the market and do informed decision. So,
I'm moving back to EURUSD. How may I assist you?
oh, and by the way, some other updates or improvements are coming. For example, the AI will talk a little bit faster, so you can get through the messages a little bit more, let's say, agile-like. And also, when you select different modes here, short-term and long-term, for example, it actually switches for you automatically between 5-minute and 4-hour charts. It kind of makes sense, right? Because if you're looking into long-term, you kind of want to look at the bigger charts and so on. So that's gonna be, hey, good day, Inspector Crusoe. Inspector Crusoe, nice to see you on the stream. So we are in signals, which is my most favorite, so far my most favorite mode, which provides us with actual trading decisions and ideas. So let's start with Eurodollar. What do we have here? Honestly, I haven't seen the graph for the last day, so I have to get myself a little bit accustomed. But before I do, I'm gonna ask the AI what does she think about the current situation. What do you think about the current situation in the market? And while she answers that, let me take a look at the graph.
As an assistant, I can provide you with information about the current market situation. Based on the data you provided, it seems that the EUR-USD pair has been trading within a range recently. The RSI indicator is showing a slightly oversold condition, indicating potential buying pressure. The moving averages, MA50 and MA200, are both above the current price, suggesting a bullish bias in the long term. However, it's important to consider that market conditions can change rapidly, and it's always a good idea to conduct your analysis and consider multiple factors before making any trading decisions.
Nice. So the AI is suggesting that we are in an oversold territory here, which kind of makes sense. You can kind of see this support line right now. So it could probably bounce off back to the moving average here. We could see this come in the upcoming, let's say, 30 minutes or so. Remember, we are looking at 5-minute chart right now. So yeah, can it technical analysis of BTC? Yes, it can. We do have crypto here, so let me show you. We've got Forex, we've got crypto, we've got indexes, commodities, and plenty of stocks. But today I would like to focus on Forex. Maybe we can take a look at the Bitcoin by the end of the stream.
Returning to EUR-USD, what would you like to discuss?
So the suggestion is here with the bounce off. Let's ask the AI about the trading profile here. Could you recommend me a trading scenario here? Thank you.
Of course, Philip. Based on the recent price action and data, here is a potential trading scenario for EUR-USD. Given that the price is currently trading around 1.0789, we can consider a bullish scenario. If the price breaks above the resistance level at 1.0800, it may indicate further upward momentum. In this scenario, a potential entry point could be near the breakout level around 1.0800. As for the take profit level, you could consider targeting the nearest Fibonacci level, which is R1 at 1.08027. Additionally, you may want to set a stop loss level below the support level at
I'm gonna stop her here for a second. So this trade looks really, small, and the AI is suggesting that we go if it breaks above the imminent resistance level here. So I think we could, if you take a look at the graph, it's been steadily going down right now, and there is the crossing of moving averages here. So maybe we will not even see this possible scenario here. Maybe it's gonna break down below this line and just continue moving downwards. Plus we have the upcoming news here. What do we even have here? Oh, jobs opening. So there's gonna be a lot of pressure here. So it's coming in like an hour or so. Okay, so that could be one possible scenario. So we could go for something like, maybe with take profit and stop loss. Let's make it 1-to-1. something like that. Even though I would probably target into this area here, so that will mean lowering it down to around here. And maybe the stop loss, we could move it so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, something like that. So this could be our potential trade if it does the bounce off here. Let me ask the AI also, what does she think about the continuation of the bearish momentum here? What do you think about the continuation of the bearish momentum? Because it seems like the price is dropping steadily. Could it also continue in this direction?
Philip, based on the recent downtrend in the price of EUR/USD, it is possible that the bearish momentum could continue. However, it's important to note that market dynamics can change quickly, and it's essential to keep a close eye on the price action and market conditions. To assess the continuation of the bearish momentum, you can look for key support levels that may act as potential targets. In the current scenario, the nearest support level can be found at S1, around 1.07873. If the price breaks below this support level, it could potentially signal a continuation of the bearish momentum. In such a case, a potential entry point could be on a retest of the support-turned-resistance level. As for take profit and stop loss levels, you can consider targeting the next Fibonacci level, such as S2 at 1.07825, as
yeah, I'm gonna mute her here for a second again. So as you can see, she laid out for us all the support levels here. So I charted them into the graph, and I think there's a good probability that it will just continue moving downwards right now until we hit the news here at 5 o'clock. So sorry, excuse me. I should turn my phone to silent, right? Oh, good. So we will see about that. So yeah, that's for the euro dollar right now. So let's come back to it a little bit later. I think if it breaks below this level, probably it could continue to something like, do we have any other? Yeah, there is this probable zone, I guess. Could be retest over here, maybe. Looks like those two dips were actually quite aggressive here, being rejected right away. So maybe another scenario could be, let me just mark it down here for the short one, as the AI suggested. So it could be like sell here, and target could be around here with the stop loss. Let's put it 1 to 1. So we will see about that. So I'm gonna move it over here. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. So right now it's just, preparing some trades into the future. So let's move to something else. Let's go to Japanese.
What would you like to know about this asset now?
Oh, there's been a good pump here. Do we have any resistance levels here? Can you tell me what are the resistance levels right now?
Certainly, Philip. Based on the data you provided, the current resistance levels for USD/JPY are as follows: R1 to 147.343, R2, 147.406, R3, 147.506. These levels indicate potential areas where upward price movement may encounter resistance. It's important to note that these levels are derived from the Fibonacci analysis and can act as significant barriers to further upside momentum.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. This spike here, spike over here, really served good as a resistance level, being rejected right away. So yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's ask the AI about the trading potential here. It's also quite far away from the moving averages here, so there could be a little bit of a drop. Let's give it a try. Can you recommend me a trading scenario for this case? Thank you.
Philip, as an AI assistant, I cannot provide specific trading scenarios or financial advice. However, I can provide you with some general information that may help you make an informed decision. Based on the current resistance levels, if you believe that the USD/JPY pair will continue to face resistance and potentially reverse, you might consider a short trade. In this case, you could consider entering a short position at the current market price or at a lower price if there is a pullback. As for take profit and stop loss levels, you could consider placing your take profit level at a Fibonacci support level, such as the S1 level at 147.143.
Okay, so one of the scenarios the AI is thinking about is we could go short here into this zone again. So let me just mark this down from where we are right now. So let me just put it over here. And it's gonna be a really small trade, as you can see. It's only like 40 points. And where do we put the stop loss? The AI is suggesting all the way to this resistance level, which gives us risk-reward ratio really low. But we will give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We will see. Hey Casey, how's it going? Thanks for coming. We'll give it a shot, and we will see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's go to another asset here. Let's go to British pound. Okay, something similar like we are seeing in the euro dollar. By the way, how is euro dollar doing? Let me just quickly
Ready
check.
to return to EUR/USD.
Yeah, seems like we could see.
Just let me know what would you like to discuss.
Maybe you could see the reverse here, but I don't think it's gonna move that much until the news, because usually it's like that, you know, it's just steadily moving in certain way, certain pattern, and then it suddenly booms, right? It just pumps or dumps regarding the news. Anyways, let's go back to the British pound and ask
I'm moving
about...
back to GBP/USD. How may I assist you?
Given the current data, could you recommend me a trade for this? Thank you.
Hello, Philip. Based on the current data, the GBP/USD pair has been trading in a range. The RSI is indicating a slightly oversold condition, and the 5-minute and 1-hour timeframes are showing some consolidation. Considering these factors, it is difficult to determine a clear direction for it.
As you can see, the AI is indecisive in here. Let's ask about the resistance and support levels. Could you provide me the support and resistance levels? Thank you. We kind of know what we are working here with, so there's definitely going to be support zone somewhere over here, I guess.
Of course, Philip. Based on the data provided, here are the support and resistance levels for GBP/USD.
Okay, so
support levels: S1, 1.25652, S2, 1.25589, S3, 1.25489. Resistance levels: R1 to 1.25852, R2, 1.25915, R3, 1.26015. These levels can serve as potential areas where the price may encounter support or resistance.
Okay, cool. So let me just mark this down real quick. 852, so that's all the way up here. So we are definitely, you know, it makes sense if you take a look at the candles over here. Quite makes sense. Another one could be around here. All right. And the last one could be around 615, around here. So it seems like we are also playing here with the potential, you know, break below for the bearish continuation here, given also the fact that there's been the crossing of moving averages. And, you know, when it happens, like, for example, here, it's a really nice example. Here was the crossing, and since then, we saw a really good continuation until here. So something similar could be happening here. We could see, but this could be the bottom right now. This could be the bottom here. So yeah, I guess it could be, my idea would be, you know, if I would have to decide for a trade, I would probably also go for the bounce off. Same with the euro dollar here, which is already quite pushing it here. So I think we could prepare a trading scenario where we buy when we buy in this zone, and we could hold it into, I don't know if we would go all the way up here. Maybe we would wait for, you know, the retest in this area here. So we could do like a trade from the bottom here, from here to here, I guess. Could be good. how many points that would give us? It would be like 150 points. That's really good. So we'll see about that. We will just leave the mark here and you'll see how it goes. All right, so what do we have next? Swiss franc, let's go.
How may I assist you?
All right. This is interesting. Good. So what's going on here? Do we have any trend lines in here? It seems like we could probably, I don't know. Doesn't seem like we're getting anything here yet. It doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. What if we, I don't know. Seems like something this could be forming in here. What about from the top?
Potential signal detected for Otis D. Shall we dig deeper?
Yes, let's take a look. Let me just quickly. What do you think, guys? Could this be like the wedge scenario where it goes into kind of this scenario where it wobbles before it does something in here, whether it decides to go all the way down or all the way up? Could it be like that? I don't know. Let's take a look at the Otis D. Australian dollar.
Loading AUD/USD.
That's the same chart, just reversed.
Understood, Philip. Based on the current trend, it appears that there is a potential trading opportunity to consider. However, please note that I cannot provide financial advice. I will provide you with relevant market information and you can make an informed decision. Looking at the 5-minute data, the AUD/USD pair has been trading in a downtrend, as indicated by lower highs and lower lows. The RSI, Relative Strength Index, is currently at 35.46, which suggests a bearish momentum. Considering the 1-hour data, the pair has recently bounced up from the support level around 0.6400 and is currently testing the resistance level around 0.6420. The RSI is at 37.50, indicating a slightly bullish sentiment. Given this information, if you believe that the pair will continue the upward momentum and break above the resistance level, you may consider opening a long position. However, it is important to wait for confirmation and a clear break above the resistance level. In terms of a potential trade setup, you can consider entering a long position if the price breaks and closes above the resistance level of 0.6420. This would act as the entry point. As for the take profit level, I've uncovered a possible signal for USD CAD. Shall we examine?
Definitely. So it looks like there could be a potential of the bounce off over here. So we could take advantage of that and maybe move to the moving average, which could be something like that displayed. So we would go into, let's say, this zone. So I think a potential trade is shaping up here, which could be bullish one, getting us from the bounce off over here. So if the price gets again to retest this zone, we would wait a little bit, and then if it starts going back, we would go for a long here, and we would aim for probably take profit around here, I think. Sounds really cool. So let's take a look. So as you can see, the signals are coming like that. So they arrive whenever there is something interesting. The AI just lets you know, and you can just then click on it.
I am moving to USD CAD.
It just takes you to the graph, and you can just quickly analyze whatever's going on there. This is coming back to the moving average here.
Based on the data provided, let's analyze the potential trading scenario for USD CAD. Looking at the 5-minute and 1-hour data, it appears that the USD CAD pair has been experiencing a slightly bullish trend with higher highs and higher lows. The RSI on the 5-minute and 1-hour timeframes is above the 50 level, indicating bullish momentum. Additionally, the MACD on the 1-hour timeframe is positive. Considering these factors, you could consider a potential long, buy, trade entry. However, please note that trading decisions should also take into account other factors, such as risk management and overall market conditions. Here is a possible trade scenario. Entry price, 1.36320, current market price, take profit, 1.36394, R2 Fibonacci level, stop loss, 1.36275, S1 Fibonacci level.
So this is the AI suggested trade that we could take here. So looks okay. I think it's reasonable. So let me move it to a proper place here. So that will be around here. So you'll see if it breaks above this line, we could be looking for another bullish pull up. And yeah, so that's about it. Okay, so let's go really quickly through the setups we have set here. So there is nothing really happening right now. We are still waiting for something to arise. So it seems like it's still inclining to the bearish potential over here for this little trade. We'll see about that. What else do we have? Japanese. So that was the really quick trade, which you can see actually. Let me go to minute chart. So as you can see, we opened the trade over here and we almost reached the take profit. Then we bounced off and we are at this level right now. So, but hey, we will see about that. So monitoring this one looks okay. For the British pound, so we have entered this zone. So, you know, we were talking about getting into this zone and opening a buy position from here. Let me just mark it here so we kind of know what we are talking about. So I'm going to put it a little bit lower here. We will be aiming for this target with the stop loss slightly below the last resistance level. So this gives us risk reward to around 1.1, which is really good. So I don't know if we would already open this, maybe, you know, if we would be alert and ready. Hey Casey, did you look at your Japanese? Not yet. It's not here yet. It will be in the upcoming update, but it's not here yet, so we cannot analyze it. Maybe if you think USD JPY, but your JPY not yet. Okay, so we're working with that. Swiss franc, we didn't have anything here, so we're just kind of, you know, trying to figure out what's going on here, but we didn't put any trades in here. As for the Canadian dollar, look at it go. So seems like we are about to open the long position here. Really good. AUD, we are waiting for the bounce here. So we would go for a long here. Let me also give it into the chart here. So we would wait for the price to drop somewhere over here. Risk reward also like 1-to-1 something ish. Okay, good. So that will be our trade here, waiting. Excuse me. And what else do we have? And New Zealand dollar, we didn't get to this pair yet, so let's analyze it. Let's see what we are working here with. Can you analyze data for me and prepare a trading scenario? Thank you.
Of course, Philip. I'd be happy to analyze the data and provide you with a trading scenario for NZD-USD. Looking at the 5-minute data, the price has been fluctuating between the upper and lower Bollinger Bands. The RSI, Relative Strength Index, has been hovering around the 30 to 40 range, suggesting that the market may be slightly oversold. Now, let's consider the 1-hour data. The price has recently bounced off the lower Bollinger Band, indicating a potential bullish momentum. The RSI is above 30, indicating a positive shift in momentum. Based on this analysis, my trading scenario suggestion would be to consider a long trade on NZD-USD. Entry price. Since there is a potential bullish momentum, you could consider entering the trade around the current market price of 0.5898. Take profit. You could look to take profit around the R1 level at 0.58996, which is a common Fibonacci resistance level.
So it's suggesting to wait for a little bit of pullback over here. I don't think it's feasible. I don't think we will get there. As you can see, there is again retesting of the resistance, and we're coming close to the news here, so we will see about that. I would just skip this one for now because the The bullish momentum is, the AI is looking at data. It's like, based on this analysis, my trading scenario suggest would be long trade, indicating positive shift in momentum, potential bullish. So I'm not gonna mark it here as a trade. I wouldn't go for it, but just for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna mark that the bullish potential was over here, just so we know for reference, for further review. Okay, so that's about it, guys. That's about all the Forex main pairs. So let's quickly just scroll through them and see what do we have here. So there is a potential for buying in the euro dollar, but with this trade, opening just above the resistance level over here and closing around this line. So this is a trade for around almost 100 points. Nice one. Then we've got on Japanese here. We've already opened this trade, and we were going through some turbulence here, but we're coming to maybe a positive outcome. All right, it sounds like all the markets are just going crazy here. I'm gonna close it for wait a second. It's closed. Okay, sorry about that. The MetaTrader just decided to disconnect. Anyways, so this is maybe looking good. Although if you take a look, it seems like there is this rising upward momentum, right? It's almost like too obvious. But we'll see about that. Then we have the British pound here. So, we were talking about opening in this place, in this zone, and looks like it's getting good there. I was saying, however, I wouldn't probably open it yet. I would just wait for it to dip a little bit lower, but seems like it was already a good timing. So this is really rallying up. The good thing that the AI indicated, for the pullback here, that's good. Good information for us. Swiss franc, nothing. Then we've got the Canadian dollar, which is actually resulting already in stop loss. Could be. Happens from time to time. So this is around 40 points of stop loss. That was a really pity here. It just opened a little bit of sway here and then just all the way down. But the AI also suggested this small stop loss because it seems like it was really uncertain. So it's also good about the AI that it gives you the stop losses are really most of the times very safe. So they don't ruin you, This is looking good. For the Australian dollar, we've got hit over here for opening the position and we're rallying up. That's good. And the New Zealand, nothing. We were just talking about the bounce back here, but as I said, I wouldn't really go for this trade right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So as you can see, this is the AI. Oh, look at it go. It seems like this is the correct trend line here, at least for the short term. We'll see about that. A little bit of pity that it didn't close right away here when we were just, 2-3 minutes in and just could have taken the profit here, but yeah, it's okay. This one's looking really good. So as you can see, the AI can really help you navigate the markets and create, trading scenarios that are really helpful and can help you navigate better in the markets. All right, guys, so that's gonna be it for today. Thanks everyone for coming. I'm gonna leave it here on an autopilot for a second, and I'll catch up with you in another stream. Okay, take care, everybody.